Hey guys, Yuliya here. So today I'm going to show you one of the experiments that I performed in my garden, and it is how to turn your pink hydrangeas into blue hydrangeas. I am not one of those people who is like tinkering with the plants. I'm just trying to keep the garden weed free and pest free. But this one was really kind of interesting to me. How in the world can you turn one color into another color in the plant? So anyway, it's actually incredibly easy and simple. You just get this bag of Espoma soil acidifier in a store and you add it to your pink hydrangeas to turn them blue. So the color of the flowers on hydrangeas is determined by the amount of aluminum in the soil. And it's very simple. If you have acidic soil, the uptake of aluminum is higher and that makes your flowers blue. And if you have alkaline soil, the uptake of aluminum is pretty much non-existent, and it keeps your hydrangeas pink. It's that simple. So when you add acid to your soil, you make your flowers blue, and if you add lime, which makes your soil alkaline, to the soil, it makes them pink. So these hydrangeas last year were 100% perfectly pink, and in the fall I added some of this fertilizer and they bloomed this beautiful blue color, and it was kind of cool to see that it actually works. You just never know what's going to work in your garden when you try. So these are not the perfect specimens of hydrangeas that I have. These are mop head hydrangeas. They're not like super hardy in our area, so we had a harsh winter and some of them died off. And this particular hydrangea blooms on old wood. So a lot of the old wood died off, and the ones that you see are the blooms from old wood from last year, and the ones that you see over there are all from this year. So these are going to bloom next year. So this is pretty much it. It's very easy. There's one thing to know actually about the hydrangeas and what kind of hydrangeas you can turn different colors. So it's basically only two types: the lace cap and the mop heads. The mop heads are the ones that you see right here. And these are Hydrangea macrophylla, and the lace caps are Hydrangea serrata. And the other types of hydrangeas that you have in the garden, or may have in the garden, like the paniculata or arborescens or quercifolia, you can't turn them different colors. They usually come in ranges of white to pink only, and there's no way you can change them into different color. So that's just something for you to know, so you're not like out there struggling and putting this wonderful fertilizer on your plants and like, come on, why aren't you turning? Those are just not capable to turn into blue color. This actually is a great fertilizer, period. This is organic. It is slow release fertilizer. That's why I actually fertilized the plants last fall, and it kind of breaks it down into the soil and works itself into the soil over time, which is great. Don't overdo it. Do it maybe like once a year, because aluminum can kind of damage your plants if you overdo it. Just like with everything, moderation is key. And that's pretty much it. The microphyllas also love a lot of water, so if you give them a little bit more water, they really appreciate it. And I am actually in the woodland garden today. These are my woodland garden hydrangeas. So I'm actually going to show you something else that I have blooming here. All right, you guys, you see those beautiful flowers? I have tons of lilies in this area that I planted early in the spring. So these are called Pink Heaven, and I hope you can see the pink in it. It's kind of hard with the sun. These are absolutely like angelic like color flowers and very scented. And I just love that I have feverfews everywhere. They go well with everything. There's some mountain mint starting to bloom. I still have some penstemon. And these are some more of the Pink Heaven lilies. I do have some more of the other types. They are going to bloom a little later. This one is giant. It's taller than me. I think it's going to be over 6 feet tall. So it's going to be a lily land. Oh, this one, it's unfortunately on the way out. This is a pink triumphator. The throat on this lily is just beautiful. And feverfews everywhere. This hydrangea doesn't seem to make up its mind. It's kind of half pink, half blue purple. I wonder how that happens. It's like, you know, one of those half-faced cats that you see on the internet. That's kind of cool. I really love it. So one thing I forgot to mention is how much of the fertilizer to put under your hydrangeas. Normally just follow the directions on the bag of your fertilizer, but for these size hydrangeas I used about 1.5 cups and it definitely did the trick. So this is it for today. I hope you found this video informational, educational. So if you have any questions or comments, as per usual, you can post it in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.